Good morning. Today is a Tuesday, October 26, 2021. Today, big day. It's going to take me a while to get started. First of all, I got to get my equipment set up, my tools and all that stuff, which again is about a 45-minute endeavor. But what I'm going to do is start raising a wall. What I'm doing is I'm buying the things I buy. If I can, I will buy used. So I bought a couple windows. I've got these two windows right here. Look at that bad boy. You can see him right there. There he goes. Where you at? There you are. Anyway, I bought these two windows used. They were, I think, $27 a piece. Double pane, nice. Everything's smooth on them as far as opening and closing. So what I do, I buy the windows first and then I build the wall around it. Because I'm not going to go buy specific sizes. Those two are going to be on this wall right here. So I'm going to back up here and show you what's going to happen on this wall. Going to build a wall. On the inside of the wall, it's going to be to the ceiling. So a whole open floor plan. The kitchen will come out this way, living room in this area over here. The two windows are going to go right here. So they are 3 by 5, so it's going to end up being about 6.5 feet by 5 feet window there. Above them, I bought two triangle type windows that will go up there. So this whole section right here, I'm going to have the two windows down here. Above that, I'll have the two triangle windows. Will face the east, basically. And remember, eventually that's going to be gone. I'll clean that up where the garden area is. The sawmill will be gone. So that'll just be a pasture-looking thing. And during the summer, there'll be a garden where the backhoe's at. So, anyway, I buy the stuff, build the wall around it. I'll do that for every window. So when I'm out at Habitat or other, Goodwill and Salvation Army type places, yard sales, estate sales, if I see some windows I like, I'm going to buy them. And then I will build the wall around them. So that's what I'm going to start today. But like I said, this project, getting the tools set up and get them out here, and then cutting the walls and doing the special corners and stuff that I'm going to do will take some time. So anyway, I'm going to pause this and start doing what I got to do with the tools. I'll show you a little bit of that later too. Okay. Sorry about the wind, but this is what I'm working in today. I stripped down this 2x4. My sawmill kind of waves sometimes, especially on this hard blackjack oak. So anyway, I ran it through, the oh lordy, table saw to give me a nice straight edge there and make sure it's all 4 inches, that type of thing. So anyway, then I brought it over here and I laid it down here, and I marked where these bolts are. Then I took it over here on the sawhorses here, and now I'm starting to cut out the notches. So I'm doing that. This little mark is where this bolt is right here. So I don't want it to arc over or anything like that. So I'm gonna chisel out, cut out that part right there so that bolt right there will, fit tight. Flush, plant. You know what I'm saying. It won't arc over it. It'll be flat along that right there. So that's what I'm doing right now. Boy, that took a little longer than it should have to explain. But there you go. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'll show you the finished result here in a second. Well, again, sorry about the wind. Show you what I'm talking about. I haven't even tried this yet, so I'm hoping it all fits in place. We're getting ready to find out. All right. Looks like it's okay. My plan, which I may not be able to do, maybe we'll see. My plan was cut that out so that it fits on there, which it does, and it looks like the board kind of bows a little bit that way at that end, so it's fine. I just, when I secure it to the floor, I'm going to have to make sure I straighten it up. So I'll be able to put a plate and bolt that down. Put a plate. This is going to be close. Going to be close right there. Put a washer, plate on there, and bolt that down to that. I will do it even if I've got to get another toggle bolt, like that toggle bolt right there. I might be able to just loosen that one up enough. That's probably what I'll end up doing, and securing it down. That one I'll just put another bolt on there, or a washer, or metal strip, and I'll do the same thing here, a metal strip that's going to go across all that. But what I was getting at is I'm going to mark these 16-inch centers, so I'll put the 16-inch center here, and what I was wanting to do was lay it on its side and put together the wall. Obviously I'll have to move all that. Put together the uprights where I want them on 16-inch center, and framing the window in here. And then I was hoping that I would be able to I still might be able to. We'll see. That's what I'm going to do, because this is going to be heavy, real heavy. So the lifting part of it was going to be the battle. But I do have a backhoe that I could lift it up in place if I need to. So that's probably what I'll end up doing, is sticking to my plan. All right, well, that one's sitting there. Now I need to go measure that other one over there and cut it, put it down, just to see, lengths and stuff like that. And then maybe I can start marking my 16-inch centers, and bought a new nailer framer, and I tried it out this morning. It worked fine, just on dry runs on a board. So far, looking pretty good with what I want to do here. Obviously, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm going to get really close to doing what I want to do. Marking those 16-inch centers, and I'll show you what I'm doing over here. This is going to have to be creative, because you got to put a corner, right? And I want to have this upright right here, the upright that's going to go up. I want it to go right next to this. And I'm going to take this bolt out, put a longer one in, and bolt that upright to this. And then up there too, there's one up there. So I think I bought enough long bolts. I'll have to double check. But at least I want one securing that 2x4 there. And then I'm going to also put another one right on. Again, I've got to do some math here and figure that out exactly where I want them, because I won't be able to raise the wall with that upright attached. So I'll have to put the upright in there, bolt it in, and then nail those together there. Again, I'm kind of thinking on the fly right now, because that's something I knew I was going to end up having to do. But the main thing is getting these so I can get them going, and then I'll be able to secure all that together in this corner, just to make it a little more sturdy. It's going to be strong anyway, but that's what I'm looking at doing. All right, I'm going to get busy cutting another. All right, that's pretty good. This is what I was talking about, how the board's kind of warped. So I will have to do some maneuvering, some hammering to put in place. That's what I knew was going to happen. Not a big deal. You know, so that's just the way it is right now when I'm dealing with kind of, you know, raw lumber, which is fine. That's, I knew it. Once I get it nailed in place, then we're in good shape. So the problem will be having the oh my gosh, the 16-inch center wall studs nailed to this with a sill plate on top, and then lifting it into place, and then making sure, you know, that it's in place. And obviously, you know, like I said, I can just push that over like that and we're in good shape. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll go get me some clamps and put that, just kind of clamp it down so that it'll work itself into place. And I will also put some caulk sealant underneath the floor plate here. It doesn't need to be pressure treated because I've already got pressure treated here, and it's 3 feet off the ground. I know that inside a house, blah, 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 some codes or whatever, but I don't have to worry about that. So anyway, all right, I'm going to get me a clamp that thing in place, pull that one down, because I need to pull that one down a little bit, just to hopefully hold it in place and won't let it warp anymore, and maybe it'll just, you know, bend it back, but at least it won't get any worse. I'm done for the day. I want to just come out and experiment with this. I got some weather coming in, as you can kind of tell with the wind and everything. So I want to get everything put up. I wanted to make sure my nail gun worked. My compressor was kicked on. I haven't had that thing on in a while. It's going to be what I want. This is what I'm looking to do. I'm excited about it. It's cool. I'm really excited about that. I know you can see the boards are kind of, some of it shrunk faster than other parts. Some of it was because my sawmill kind of rides a little bit every once in a while. Does it cost me a little extra work down the road? Maybe. You know, like this board here. If a 16-inch center ends up here, this is thinner than this. Then when I'm measuring it, you know, 8 feet, I'll go over that later on. Then I may have to make this one, you know, 8 feet 1 inch, something like 8 feet and a half, to make it line up with the rest of them, which is not a big deal. All right, success. Appreciate you watching. Danny Designs here. Thank you for your time. And this is just a great way just to document the things I'm doing. You know, also it could be the time where, you know, down the road, I've been living in this thing 10 years, and I have to go, well, now where did I do this? What did I do here? If I'm having to do some other work to it, I can go back and watch these and go, oh yeah, that's what I did there, and that's why I did that. So it's for me also. And I hope, you know, my friends and family and whoever else enjoy watching it. Okay, signing out. Thanks.